NYSC headlines. NYSC Director General charges corps members to discharge election duties with patriotism. Plateau State Government restates commitment to work with NYSC in developing the state. Federal Executive Council approves over 47 trillion naira proposed 2025 budget estimate. Welcome to the news bulletin on NYSC Television. My name is Ojoma Ako. Now the news in detail. The Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Waidi Ahmed, has advised members of the Service Corps to conduct themselves well and think of the implications of their actions while on election duties. He gave the charge at Akure, Ondo State, while addressing corps members who would serve as ad hoc staff in the governorship election in the state. The Director General, who was represented by the Director, Corps Welfare and Health Services, Mr. Ayodele Omotade, said the good conduct of the corps members will contribute to the success of the gubernatorial election. The Director General's representative urged them to remain neutral and carry out their duties with high level of professionalism and integrity, which the NYSC is known for. The Plateau State Government has reaffirmed its commitment to partner with the National Youth Service Corps in fostering development of the state. Secretary to the State Government, SSG Architect Samuel Jatau, stressed with this when the NYSC management in Plateau State visited him at the Government House in Jos. The SSG said NYSC is a dependable partner and that corps members play important parts in the success story of the state. He noted the immense contribution of the NYSC in the state through corps members as well as ex-corps members who stayed back after service running successful businesses in the state. Jatau promised the state government will revamp the NYSC permanent orientation camp in Bangu soon. The Federal Executive Council, FEC, has approved the 2025 budget estimate of over 47 trillion naira. The budget appropriation is 20 trillion naira higher than the 27.5 trillion naira for the outgoing year. The FEC also approved the medium-term expenditure framework for 2025 to 2027 in accordance with the Fiscal Responsibility Act of 2007. Report says lawmakers will anytime from today receive the 2025 appropriation bill from the executive following the approval by the Federal Executive Council. The meeting also reviewed the outgoing year's budget performance and gave its implementation a pass mark. Speaking to the newsmen after the meeting, Minister of Budget and Economic Planning Atiku Bagudu said the executive will strive to ensure the 2025 budget is passed and signed before the end of December. We'll be going in for a short break. Please stay with us.
She is not just a psychologist. She is also a shoemaker. She was trained as a medical doctor, but now she makes beads too. He studied law, and now he is a fashion designer. This one has gotten a new skill: makeover. He came into this camp a biologist. Now he is also a caterer. Saeed skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development helps you discover a new lease of life. What are you still waiting for? Get up and acquire a new skill now.
Welcome back. The federal government has obtained a $134 million loan from the African Development Bank to boost seed and grain production across the country. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kayari, stated this during the launch of the 2024/2025 National Dry Season Famine in Calabar, Cross River State. In a statement by the ministry's Chief Information Officer, Antonia Erema, Mr. Kayari explained that the loan facility would be crucial for the reintroduction of dry season farming aimed at enhancing year-round agricultural productivity for food security. According to him, the initiative is part of the National Agricultural Growth Support Scheme known as Agro Pocket Project, a strategic move by the federal government to revitalize the agricultural sector and improve access to quality, nutritious food for all Nigerians. The minister highlighted the government's effort to address food security by boosting the production of staple crops such as wheat, rice, maize, among others. Now to the foreign scene. A Ugandan court convicted 21-year-old Emmanuel Nabugodi for calling for the public flogging of President Yoweri Museveni on the video sharing platform TikTok. A state prosecutor said Nabugodi, who is a content creator, made a video depicting a mock Museveni trial. According to him, the young man faces up to 7 years in prison for spreading hate speech against the head of state. Nabugodi pleaded guilty on Wednesday and was remanded in custody at the notorious Kigo Maximum Security Prison near Kampala until November 18th, where he will be sentenced. State Attorney Paul Bayakama said prosecutors have asked the Etebe court to impose a 7-year sentence. Nabugodi is the fourth Ugandan to appear in court and be remanded in custody in the last 2 days for insulting the president and his family. And now to the sports scene. Victor Osimhen marked his return to international football with the equalizer as Nigeria drew 1-1 with Benin Republic in the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. The Galatasaray striker, who missed the October international break, glanced home substitute Moses Simons crossed with 9 minutes of normal time remaining. Benin had led in the first half through Mohamed Tijani in Abidjan, but they were unable to see out what would have been a second victory over the Super Eagles in 2024. The result means Nigeria is guaranteed a place at the 2025 AFCON finals with 1 goal to spare in qualifying, as they cannot be caught at the top of Group D. That is the size of our bulletin at this moment. But before we go, here are the highlights of the major stories. Director General charges corps members to discharge election duties with patriotism. Plateau State Government restates commitment to work with NYSC in developing the state. Federal Executive Council approves over 47 trillion naira as proposed 2025 budget estimate. On behalf of our news crew, thank you for listening. For more information on latest happenings in NYSC, like and follow us on all our social media handles, Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. Search for NYSC Radio TV or at Ajuaya Media. Once again, thank you for listening. My name remains Ojoma Ako. Bye for now.